Honor and respect to you, family. We're here for another great video. I think this time I'm gonna say it's a long video. Normally I said a short one and it's end up being a long one, but today I know for a fact it's going to be a long one because in this video I'll be talking about a lot of things, but beautiful things. So today I am super happy to be here and to record this video. One of the reasons why I am happy, like one of the great YouTuber that I subscribe to normally say, Kali Mahat, what is an amazing time to be alive. It is beautiful. You know what? I am happy. I remember probably like maybe 2 years ago, I was happy to see that there was a lot of my kings, so-called black men, were having their YouTube channels. And not on top of that, they were having their YouTube channel, but they were very wise, wide awake. Like they understood who they were. And that's like, there's nothing more beautiful than that. To see our black kings of all ages and know who they are compared to the narrative or the picture that this freaking matrix system has been painted of them. So to me, it was like it was so rejoicing, and I was just hoping to see more sisters. But lately, my God, my queens, my goddess, they have been killing it. They have so many YouTube channels, and like I said, YouTube channels is one thing, but being able to speak about beautiful things and being awake, know yourself, know who you are, know that you are above and beyond this freaking system, trust me, it's just nothing more beautiful than that. So I was so happy. And the thing is, you know what, sometimes I think the time of Aquarius, where Mother Universe is doing its thing, there's nothing more beautiful than that. I think all the stuff that we used to have doubts about, we had a hard time to accept or to do, I think now Mother Universe is just, unified her children. Like, and it's not a question of where you're from or whatever, but it's a question of, your third eye being open, your frequency. It's understand who you are. And I think Mother Universe is doing a marvelous job, because I am subscribed to some channels, and for some reason, I end up in certain other channels where they're talking about something that's very deep, and I see everyone else who I subscribe to are there. That's a beautiful thing. That's mean we are united. We are we're becoming one. The thing that we were supposed to do for a long time, I think Mother Universe is putting us in a position where we're gonna have to understand what it is to be one. Like I said, we might have our differences, but that doesn't mean we don't have a bond together. And I think for so long we were hating on each other for the wrong reason, or for the man-made or the matrix-made purpose or reasons. Now we started to understand that we are one. We are one in certain ways, and although we have different duties, we have to deal with certain matters differently because we're all in a different battles, but we are one, and I'm loving it. So like I said, your family doesn't mean it has to be like, people who are exactly from where you're from or the same blood. Not really. It's having your third eye open and understand who you are. Like I said, so many of us within your circle looks like you, be part of you, but yet still like, a tools of the enemy. So therefore, I'm really happy. I rejoice those moments. I'm really happy for that, and I hope to see more and more of my people join and get the call from Mother Universe and wake up. So it's a beautiful thing. Another thing that we need to understand, let's say, like I said, I found myself in certain area where people that I subscribe to are there. I don't think we know each other, but I think because we understood what it is to learn, to hear, to feel things, to feel our guts, and trust our soul, trust Mother Universe. Therefore, Mother Universe guide us. That's how I could put it. If you ask me, I think that's exactly what it is. Being able to have the same ideology, to feel the same way, to understand certain things, on the same deep level. So I think, to me, there's nothing more beautiful than that. So, and another thing that makes me happy is the fact that I see how now we getting the, to the to the habit of value, respect, cherish our ancestors. There's nothing more beautiful than that, because for so long we have been spitting on our ancestors, with the narrative, how would I say that, minimize them based on what was said or what we were told. And to find out now that we understand that we were wrong all along, it's nothing more refreshing than that. I definitely love it. But at the same time, Mother Universe is unified, getting us united, but at the same time there's a separation that has been done among us, which is a beautiful thing. So because like I said, so many of us who looks like each other but are not really on the same purpose or the same assignment. So therefore I think there's not a better person to do it than Mother Universe. And Mother Universe is doing a hell of a great, beautiful job. The separation is taking place, and it's beautiful. I'm loving it. To be honest, I'm just loving it. And like I said, day by day, every day, I'm noticing more how my brothers and sisters from all over the world started to understand that their existence is above and beyond this freaking system that kind of like put us in a level or in a situation where we kind of limited, as if we were not part of this universe. Meanwhile, we are the reason of this planet. We are everything. So like I said, I knew it, but to see some of my brothers and sisters starting to acknowledge the truth of who they are, of their existence, is very beautiful. Of course, we live in a matrix system where, like I said, it's a coward system. They always how would I say that? It's coward. It's based on jealousy. It's based on lie. It's based on blackmail, intimidation. That's all they do best. It's killing. It's practice everything that's like immoral, everything that is crazy. That's what they do. So I think we need to understand who we are and take our position. Like, they're not doing us a favor, because we are everything. We are the big deal. That's what we have to understand. I think once we understand that, we could better take our position and fulfill our destiny, not based on what we were told or what was said, the condition that was made, but how really we were supposed to experience our destiny on earth. That is important to me. Also, another thing too, I think we need to do is to be very selective when it comes to the internet as who we follow. Yes, there's so many of us on the internet. At the same time, it's not the quantity. Like I said, it's who you following. So it is important to really pay attention, because it's really serious out there. And also, as you know, a lot of us get excited by the feeling of awakening, like knowing who you are, knowing the power of our ancestors, knowing that finally we wake up. It's a beautiful thing, but at the same time, understand it's a thin line between religion and spirituality. Like I said, the most precious or the most pure spirituality come from within. Okay, from within. Especially now, the fact that we are aware of that, they try to capitalize on that. And also, like I said, they always infiltrate everything that we do, just to distract us. So this time, like I said, we are in the time of Aquarius. It's that shit not gonna happen anymore. So it's like the same thing that happened to our ancestors back then. It's not gonna happen anymore. So therefore, I hope you guys do really tap in and your higher self, and understand and identify the difference between the thin line there is between religions and spirituality, and what kind of spirituality. Okay. And another thing I wanted to share with you guys, like I said, there's so many things to talk about in this video. You guys have to understand you guys have to be aware, be mindful of the role that you choose to play in this society. When I said the role that you play, whether you decide to come through and join the journey, or you like a YouTuber, you're an artist, whatever you are, be aware of the role that you play, because you will be dealt with. to be honest with you, karma would deal with you accordingly. Because like I said, we live in a system that the reason why they were able to do all the things that they do to us, it was really through some so-called one of us. So a lot of us are tools to the system, and all you guys are promoting is the agenda of the system. So now, whatever role, whatever position that you take, be mindful that karma will deal with you accordingly based on the choices that you make. Okay, so like I said, everybody want to be out there, but be careful, because especially now, karma is not sleeping anymore. It's happening right there and then. It's espresso. Okay, I hope you guys think about that. And another thing that I was going to tell you guys, of course, please avoid all kind of distraction on all form, by all means necessaries. Avoid the distraction, and that's what the system matrix is good for. And they have been bombarded us with when it comes to distraction. And trust me, some distractions seem to be to be fun, to be silly. Just avoid them at all costs. Okay, avoid them at all costs. Use your energy for your own evolution. Use your own energy for your own growth. Use your own energy for your journey, because you will need it. All right, because like I said, it's sad, but a lot of us fall for it, and a lot of us are so distracted that we're going to be left behind. And unfortunately, we will not be able to bring everybody or get everybody to wake up and understand. Like I said, you have to get to a point where you no longer feel have no sympathy, because it's not about you anymore. Focus about you, because there's nothing you can do when it comes to somebody taking the decision or making the choice to follow their path or to go in the matrix path. Like I said, we live in a society where the people are so plugged to this matrix, they can't even think for themselves. They can't, we are so lost, as if everything we have to be taught, we have to find it in a book. No, it's so much more than that. But unfortunately, some of us are limited to that alone, and you won't be able to do much. But the best thing I could tell you guys, try as much as you can. Tap in with your higher power. Tap in with your higher self. Tap in with the universe. Tap in with Mother Nature. Tap in with your ancestors. Just tap in, because it's there. Like I said, it's there. You will find your path. You will find your tribe. And like I said, don't worry too much when it comes, because a lot of us has become so materialistic, and to a point that material become our god. Like, the appearance is everything, but it shouldn't be that way. Trust me, you could have everything, but if you don't have that power within, trust me, it's worthless. It is absolutely worthless. I hope you guys really think about it, and as long you are breathing, be proud of you are. Day by day, understand that you are the big deal. You are the reason of humanity. We are mother and fathers of humanity. So understand who we are. The narrative, listen, our ancestors is at work. They are working I don't know, I think they're working overtime, to be honest with you. They are working, because we are in the time of Aquarius. We are in the time of judgment. We are in the time of revenge and vengeance. I think we are about to see the shape of karma in every angle, in every way, to be honest with you guys. But like I said, our ancestors are working so hard. And stop believing in every narrative bullcrap that they say. You have the power to be like, no, it ain't happen. Yeah, they could have planned everything. And one of the reasons why this system was so comfortable for so long, it's because whatever shit they pop up, we're just like, we don't say nothing. But no, you have the power to be like, nah, that's not true. That shit ain't happening. It's not happening. Because once you say it, you have the power to just mess up everything. Okay? So it's all this knowledge that they hide for so long. And we were like so distracting, going hard after useless stuff, useless doctrination, education, Trust me, certain things are important in the society in which we live, because we need it. It's a part of our daily routine, but it's not our God the way they make it seem. Okay? And I hope you guys do understand that. And like I said, I am so happy. I am so happy. I am so happy to be able to see my brothers and sisters from all over the world coming together. Yeah, there's another side, like, it's the opposite. But you know what? For those who understand it, who understand the assignment, trust me, it's going on. It's going very well. And it's moving beautifully. Okay? So I am, like I said, it's a long ass video. I know, but it's all these things, being able to see what's going on, the changes, be able to see my brothers and my sisters transforming and, getting their calls and wake up. To me, it's so beautiful. Like I said, I always value people. I always value people. It doesn't matter to like where you from. That's why a lot of times stop feeding the narrative, because it's not true. Like to say that, oh, Haitian don't like Jamaican, Haitian don't this. That's not true. That is not true. I came here like a very young age or whatever. I had friends, just name it. But the whole thing is, being Haitian, it's a whole different vibe, because we've been going through it for so long. You see all the struggle that you guys are like finally understood. We've been going through it God knows how long. Before our independence, after, it's even worse. We've been enduring like everything. So therefore we know what it is to have a narrative out there that has nothing to do with you. So we know the struggle. When I said Haitian people know the struggle, they hate us more than anything because of our ancestors. And you know what? The reason why is because the knowledge, the truth that the universe, Mother Nature is revealing right now, is because our ancestors knew about it. And that's how they were able to sustain and be so resilient and take their position and fight for their freedom, because they understood, no, this matrix had no place here, but it's either freedom or death. And they did what they had to do. So therefore, when I said as Haitian we struggle a lot, we understood, like, trust me, you guys have no clue. That's why I do understand. And this time of revenge and vengeance, it doesn't matter what plan they have for Haiti. It's all, trust me, it's all messed up. It's all fucked up. Actually, their own plan they have will turn against them, because we are in the time of truth, the time of light. The veil is no longer there. Humanity will witness what is Haiti, what is true Haitian. Because I don't think Haitian will ever be able to take revenge, or they will never be able to do it for whatever has done to us. But trust me, I certainly believe in karma. I believe Mother Universe. I believe in Mother Nature. Trust me, revenge will be done to the fullest. Not even 0.0000% will be left on revenge. Trust me. And it doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter whoever it is has no meaning. But the only thing I know, revenge will be done. And trust me, it was never about forgiveness. It was never about, trust me, it was always an eye for an eye. And for so long we fall into the whole idea like forgive, move on. Nah, even if we were willing to forgive and move on, Mother Nature will not do it. Mother Nature, Mother Universe is going to make sure that revenge is done on behalf of my ancestors, my brothers, my sisters from all over the world, all over in this planet. Revenge will be done. Yeah, we should start preaching love. We all love. And revenge is part of the universal law. Okay? So stop letting people brainwash us and tell us the kind of crap. Like, for so long we believe all the BS, but it's not that. It's not. Now we are in the time for truth and the time of knowledge. Like I said, life will make us do everything that we never wanted to do. Life will make sure they are done. All the shit that we thought were like, oh, we can't. Life gonna put us in a position, in a situation where it's gonna become so easy for us to do. All right? So like I said, I'm happy, I'm grateful. I thank Mother Universe, I thank my ancestors. I am happy. I love you guys. Honor and respect, that's what you deserve.